Hello, this is the first video in a short series where I'm going to talk about what's happening in Minneapolis through the lens I work with as an astrologist. I study patterns, memory, the soul of places and people. I'm interested in what happens when the deeper imprint of a place, based on its birth chart, rises up to meet the present moment. That's what astrology does beautifully. Astrology gives us a language to describe the wounding, the emerging energy, opportunities, and challenges around a place at any given point in time. Cities have beginnings, moments when land is named, claimed, organized. Those moments matter. They leave a mark. The imprint of the birth of a city behaves in the same way the birth chart of a person works and behaves. It reveals the character, the quality, the potential, and sometimes the brutal truths of what has been undealt with that is now rising to the surface. I live in the Twin Cities. It's my home. I'm not going to walk through current events point by point. I want to actually start underneath all of that and name the foundational wounding that exists and lives under the city. Minneapolis exists on land that was taken through treaties that were broken. In 1862, during the U.S.-Dakota War, Dakota people were starved, displaced, imprisoned, executed, and forcibly removed from their homeland. After that, they were expelled from Minnesota entirely, and this land was opened up for settlement under legal systems that treated land as something to be owned rather than something to be in relationship with. That beginning matters to what's happening right now. Because colonialism brought violence and oppression, non-consensual contracts, imposed boundaries, those power imbalances still exist. Treaties that were framed as mutual and violated power that hid behind and underneath legality. When a city is founded this way, the impact doesn't stay in the past, it gets embedded. It's embedded in the land. It's an energy that lives and pervades the city and its people. When I look at Minneapolis astrologically, I see a place deeply shaped by questions of land belonging, justice, and memory. A city whose foundation rests on agreements that were never honored equally. And when imbalance like that exists at the root, it echoes forward. One of the things astrology teaches us and acknowledges is that trauma doesn't just go away, it repeats. It cycles until it's dealt with. And the surfacing pressure we are dealing with right now is an example of that. It's true in individual lives and it's true collectively. So when people ask, why does this keep happening here, or why Minneapolis? Again, I don't think that's the wrong question, but I don't think it goes deeply enough. The question I'm interested in exploring is, what has never been fully reckoned with here? What story keeps trying to surface? What wound has been named emotionally but never addressed structurally? This series is my way of staying with those questions, and I want to explore the chart, both the birth chart of Minneapolis and the transits chart that are framing the time that we're in right now and what's happening in our city. In the next video, I will talk more directly about how this foundational imprint shows up in modern systems, especially around justice, public safety, and protest. In later parts, I want to explore what accountability and repair might look like for the birth chart of Minneapolis, and when we stop pretending the past is finished.